Hey there, Steve. It's Cameron, of course. Anyway, good question. I liked your observation about being aware of the pulse and that experience and sort of the cleanness and I guess the words that I would use were sort of receptivity and sensitivity of that state. You were aware of so many things. And that's definitely true. Being aware of the pulse as a practice is something that it definitely it reflects and encourages a calm body, quiet mind, and helps open us more to a basic level of sensation that's not about thought or particular, intense awareness, but just automatic openness to these deeper levels of functioning in our own body, but also in the rest of the world. So it's good stuff. And here's a couple of ways to begin playing with that. The basic breathing I'm talking about, whenever you breathe doing this stuff, it's in through the nose and out through the mouth. And if I just leave my lips relaxed and breathe in and out, it will usually do that on its own. Especially if it gets a little more intense. And the more forceful the out-breath is, the more it will open the lips on its own. So just use that as sort of a baseline throughout this, unless things are so calm that you can just breathe through your nose. But even then, sometimes letting things out the mouth can help more tension drain out. So what I'm going to do is show you a little, or tell you about a couple of basic exercises that will help bring awareness and some control, more control to the tension and breathing in your body. And then after that, go into some pulse awareness stuff, which is actually quite simple, but it needs some preparation because we're not usually quiet enough to be able to drop right into that. But you can, over time, sort of make it a habit. So, starting off just sitting comfortably or lying on the ground and taking 15 seconds or so of just relaxed breaths in the nose, out the mouth at whatever size and pace you like. And then what you're going to do is you're going to start tensing the body on the inhale, like the inhale is drawing tension into all of your tissues, all over. And evenly. So every face, back of the head, fingers, all of it evenly. And it can take a long time to actually get it even, but that's the attempt. And you want to keep working with the places where you're a little less aware or a little less in control. So inhaling, and then exhaling the tension out. And then you just do that for another, so you've warmed up with just some comfortable breathing for 15-30 seconds. Breathing in tension, inhaling tension, exhaling relaxation. Do that for a minute or two. Then start inhaling a wave of solid tension, like 100%. As the inhale begins, it's like there's a wave of tension that the breath is drawing into your body from your feet, and it comes all the way up in a wave to the top of the head. And when I've reached a comfortably, not excessively, but comfortably full inhale, the tensions reach the top of my head. So you synchronize those. So you inhale, first the feet, and the calves, thighs, butt, torso, head. Then you exhale it back down. So the relaxation is complete and even and total. So you're inhaling the tension up, you're exhaling the tension out. And at first it'll be feel like a mental exercise. that I have to sort of be aware and focus on what the tension's doing, and I'm directing it with my mind. After you've done it for a while, the more you can directly associate the sensation of the tension with the breath. The breath draws the tension in. The mind just observes and gets out of the way. The better, the more you do that, the better it'll work, because this is the tension in the nervous system is tension like anything else, and you can turn that up as you inhale, but you want to let it go on the exhale and not be constantly thinking about what you're doing. Just feel it. Once the feeling becomes familiar, you can do that regularly. So you're inhaling tension into your body and complete. Make sure there's no missing gaps or anything like that. And then exhale it back out completely. Boom, so you're empty. This is probably best done lying down. Inhale tension, exhale relaxation. Do that for a couple minutes. Then you can play games on all these, do variations with time. You can revert that wave can go from the feet to the head to the feet, from left to right, from front to back, anywhere you want. So, but just start off feet to head, and then after you've been doing it, if you like this and it sticks with you, you want to do it for a while, which it takes a little while to sort of get in and get the practice comfortable in your body. Then varying it is fine. So you've done that for a bit. Then yeah, that's probably a good start. You can spend 10-15 minutes playing that game different directions. You can start eventually, after you've started getting more comfortable with it and taken the wave in different directions throughout your body, up, down, left, right, front, back, you can switch breathing patterns so that you can inhale relaxation. You can, exhale tension, and then inhale relaxation. So you're reversing the breath phases so that they're sort of front to back. Do that 5-10 minutes. Just getting yourself comfortable with controlling tension, becoming aware of where it is in your body, hooking it up directly to breathing, and then lay there and just take some normal breaths. Let your breath do what it will. And the best place to start is in your head, but just start opening yourself up. See if you can feel your pulse. You'll feel it pretty quickly, maybe around your heart, or maybe your neck, or maybe not. If you need to put your finger on your neck, just feel it at first and see what as a cue. But then don't do that for long, because you don't want to be thinking about it. And it helps me not to try to become aware of it sort of from my mind, like I'm looking around for an awareness from my head, but kind of from my heart. So it's like my body's feeling itself. My mind isn't really involved. That if there's a center of awareness, it's my heart, not my head. And that helps things stay with feeling as opposed to analysis or thinking, is that it? Oh my goodness, well, no, maybe it's a little to the left, is it too fast? All the thinking story. And all that stuff will totally get in the way, because what we're doing when we listen to the pulse is listening to our deeper nervous system and really becoming connected with it deeply in a feeling sense. So, you just breathe comfortably and just let yourself kind of open up. I feel like I like to use the idea that my attention softens me so that I can hear the whispers of that in the background. There it is. Yeah, it's like I start to feel rump. And the pulse is the movement of pressure waves of blood through your body. So it's not like you're going to feel a heartbeat necessarily, and that's not the way I feel it. I feel it more like this wave of a little bit of pressure that travels through. But you start with the head, focus there, various parts. Just soften your awareness and don't think about it. Just open yourself up to sensations from there, and then go down to the neck, Move your awareness there. Then go down to the chest, sort of sequentially go down your body, area by area, and become aware of where you feel the pulse there and where you don't. And as you become aware of pulse in maybe one part of your thigh and not in others, spend a little bit of time seeing if okay, I feel it, right around the artery in the thigh, but I want to expand that awareness. So you just see if you can sort of enlarge the area where you can feel it in. I'm going to chase the sensation. Can I feel a little farther down? Can I feel a little bit on the other side of the leg? And just relax with your awareness and get quieter so that you can hear the whispers of it. And travel down your body segment by segment. And when you've gotten to your feet, once you feel, you may not feel it everywhere. I mean, you won't feel it everywhere right away necessarily. If you do, that's great. If you don't, that's fine. This is a practice. Once you've done it sequentially in all these areas, bring it all together. And just sort of open yourself to all those areas at the same time. And again, it's not like a listening, I'm paying attention. It's an opening to sensation and be receptive. I find that works much better because any tension added from the nervous system will shoot it. You'll pop right out of being able to feel this. So, hope that helps. Please, feedback. I mean, this is stuff I love to share. But, tell me how it struck you and if it makes sense. Any refining questions, or this is totally not what I thought it was going to be. Anyway, I'm glad you're curious. I think it's a great practice. And let me know how it goes, please. So take care of yourself. Have a good one.